Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This week in Horizon 5 we have now been given access to the final car added in the festival playlist during Midnight Muscle, so after this one there will be no more cars unfortunately. I did hope that it would run a little bit longer than it did, at least until we heard something about Horizon 6. But anyway, this car is the 1995 Ford Mustang SVT Cobra R. If you want it yourself, you just have to complete 20 points on the festival playlist during the autumn season and it will be yours. So why don't we take it out and see how it drives. We'll take here in Horizon Apex in the Badlands. Let's see how well it goes. I actually decided to put a bit of paint on it before going into it this time around.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Driving it here, the tyres aren't the best. They do have a little bit of traction problems. But we will be changing those later on for when we go into the Horizon Wilds. Watch out for that fence there. Track is a bit wet, which makes it a little bit more slippery. There's the Ford Crown Victoria. I think that one appeared in Horizon 3. Let's get out of my way, guys. We can get past this Fox body Mustang too. We do have a car that was similar added. I think it was about a year ago with the Horizon Race Off, and that was the Cobra SVT 2003, I think it was. Here we go, there's the 2000 Cobra. It's a reasonably okay car. But I think in the old titles, the Motorsport 4, you could kind of interchange the body kits, so you could make the Cobra R from 1995, this one, look like the 2003 one, and the other way around as well. Get some drifts going on here. Take this corner. I think I definitely will need to put some upgrades, but it isn't bad driving around. It is currently in its current unupgraded state. It is competitive, but I feel like if the track was a lot more tighter, that it may have problems there. Handles reasonably good. I'm happy with this car in the Horizon Apex. Now why don't we head off into the Horizon Wilds, but first let's go put some upgrades on and have a look at what body kit options we have available for this thing. Arriving here at the outpost now, why don't we get this set up for some off-road rally racing. So now we're going to go and put on some of these off-road tyre compounders. We'll increase the track width on both. The more traction on the dirt, the better it should handle. Now going over into the body kit areas, let's have a look what we have here. We have the standard stock front bumper, also a different version of it from Ford, which actually adds fog lights to the vehicle, and then we have Cervini's street front bumper. Again, it looks very similar to the original one, except with the addition of fog lights, and it does look a little bit better. And then saline, so we have another saline option available. I think this was on the 2003 variant as well, but I'm going to put on the Cervini's. Next we're going to go have a look at the rear wing. What have we got here? Stock rear wing, have a different version of it from Ford, another factory or original part. I think another Cervini's, which does look a little bit better than the original. Then we have the option to remove the wing, and also this abomination. I suppose it has a function with the downforce, and this saline one, which definitely does look a little bit different, but I'm going to again go with the Cervini's one. Next, in the rear bumper we have the original version and another one by Ford. It looks like it just removes that little diffuser thing on the back and changes the word adds the word GT by Mustang, so it's a little bit of a change there. Then we have the saline as well. Looks a little bit more angular and curved, and then the Cervini's option available, which actually looks kind of ugly, so I think I'm going to go with the let's just keep it Cervini's. Let's go a full kit of Cervini's if we can. In front bumper we have the stock option available. Same with another version of the Ford stock bumper, and then Cerevini's as well, kind of adds a couple of intakes there. We have a hood scoop version made by Forza Horizon 5, and these two seem to be the usual things you get on the muscle car, and a saline option, but I'm going to go Cerevini's as well here. And the side skirts, we have the stock ones. Also we have the option of Cerevini's as well, and saline. Like I said, I'll make it a full kit of Cerevini's. Now we've got that out of the way, let's go on, throw some suspension, some off-road suspension preferably, to give us a little bit more grip. And with that, we're going to take it out and see how it drives in the Horizon Wilds. Taking here in the Horizon Wilds now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
When I drove it here, it did handle reasonably well on the dirt with these rally upgrades on here, so hopefully it makes a strong car here as well. Watch out for those jumps, they can be a little unforgiving sometimes. Seems to be struggling with keeping up with the pack a little bit, but then again that could be because it's the start of the race. We can slip past these guys without rear-ending anybody, because I do not want to get the damage on the engine. And yes, I'm playing it in sim damage at the moment, so that is a problem as well. Been a bit pushy, this guy. Won't let me past. Him and his Pontiac. Now we've got past him. Oh, almost took that wrong. So far it's reasonably well. Hopefully it gets better than on the way here. And all we have to do is just pass the Fox body Mustang. We can get past him right on the straight. Now first place is ours. Let's hold this as long as possible. Watch out for these cabbage trees, whatever they are. I think they're cabbage trees, I'm not too sure. Now heading into the desert, I do find that this, on the Horizon Badlands, this sand seems to be more boggy than the one on the main map. So far I'm definitely happy with the way this is driving in the Horizon Wilds, and I do think it makes a fairly decent rally car, so why don't we head back to the Horizon Outpost and prepare it for some Baja cross-country racing. Now we're back at the Festival Outpost, let's go and, Outpost, let's go and put some Baja parts on this. For this we're going to go and put some off-road race tyre compound, and we're going to increase the track width as wide as possible in the front and the rear. Now let's go have a look at some of these engine upgrades we can do here. Let's see, does the exhaust sound different? Okay, the exhaust does sound different, so why don't we go and put on the race exhaust as well. Has it got a turbo? No, it does not. We will go and put a turbo on as well while we're here. Put a twin turbo. It's strange that you can't put a supercharger on, but you can put a centrifugal supercharger. I thought you would have been able to put the normal muscle car styled supercharger on, but I guess not. Anyway, let's go and put some anti-lag because I absolutely love that upgrade. And while we're here, we'll just throw in a race gearbox and take that out and see how well it does in the cross country. Here we have the final event I'm going to do today for this vehicle is the Horizon Baja, so let's get this underway. It's handled well across Apex and Wilds, hopefully that carries out here as well. So far it's got fairly okay acceleration. Now this, if you go too slow, you end up getting caught on the cliff and having a bit of a tumble down there. Landing that jump seemed to be okay. It was a little bit rough, but that doesn't matter. See if we can get past this old BMW Land Rover and I don't know what that is. Is that the Abarth thing? Speaking of Abarth, it reminds me that next month's festival playlist we have the choice between High Performance Dailies and the Italian Automotive. Now I do believe like it is definitely a good choice between the two. I don't think I've got any of the ones from Italian Automotive because I was in Vietnam for that entire month. So it would be nice if that was selected, but I'm not too bothered if it's not either way because it'll just roll around again eventually. Driving this off-road seems to be reasonably okay. I'd say it is a fairly strong vehicle we've got for the final car that was added or new content that we know of at this point. For all we know, if Horizon 6 is announced, they may give us a final car to do with the country it's going to be in, but kind of like they did with Horizon 4 in the Vol. And now that brings us to the end of today's video where I took a look at the 1995 Ford Mustang SVT Cobra R added to Horizon 5 during the Midnight Muscles update. At this point of time, this is, or I mean time of making the video that is, this is the final car that was added to Horizon 5. We don't know what the future holds for Horizon 5 or if we're getting any more content later on or even a bonus car when and if Horizon 6 is announced, because I really don't see Horizon 5 holding out for at least another 8 months of nothing being added, so the player count's probably going to drop. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.